Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Gaming Guru's review of Deus Ex Human Revolution. I am Willie, and to preface all of this game takes place about 16 years before the very first Deus Ex game came out. So as far as the series, this is the third in the series, but the first chronologically speaking. So when I first got into this game, I had no idea what I was getting into because I had never played the original games, but I had a whole lot of fun whenever I got into this one. So of course, when you first start looking at the game, you notice that the cutscenes and everything looks very beautiful. Graphics are very crisp, and the level of detail, especially when it comes to the objects that you have to take cover behind, is awesome. Like, you can definitely tell that they put a lot of time into this game. The UI and the menus, they look very clean. The black and gold look is awesome. I totally like how they had everything laid out. And even during gameplay, I didn't notice any slowdowns. Even when I had like a mecha warrior guy shooting rockets and baddies running around, like, no joke, it was awesome. The only negative I have about it is that, in some cases you have to drag some of the bodies around, and there's only a few places I noticed it. But some of the arms, they go through the textures and they go through the ground, so it's not too big of a deal, but it is still there. The facial expressions are extremely well done. A lot of the times you have to make decisions with the different NPCs, and it will dramatically affect your gameplay. But as far as their responses to the decisions you make, they are on point. You can definitely tell whenever somebody's pissed off, and you can also tell whenever they're trying to hide something from you. So very good job that they did there. So that kind of takes us to how the game actually works. So if you like to play a game where you have decisions, you like to control the outcome of the game, and you like to think before you act, then this game is amazing and you will love this game. However, opposite of that, if you love the running, screaming, Mongo slam and shoot stuff, then this will not work out very well for you. Because, like I said, when I first got started, I had no idea what to get into, and I realized drastically that this is a covert-ops style game that has a cover system that is very similar to Gears. So, of course, you're taking cover behind different objects, doing some blind fire stuff. So, very similar, but they didn't really change it up too much. The control scheme, though, you cannot change it, so it almost forces you to play this way. Even though the game has different little skill trees you can level up to say, oh, I want to be more of a hacker, or I want to be more of a run and gun kind of guy. You can't really do that because the controls limit you on how you're able to actually run around and shoot. So not very conducive to do so, but I mean, you can still go that way. But pretty much with the game, what you'll do is you'll get a mission, you'll go to the X, you will kill or subdue the baddies, and then you will loot all their bodies, pick them up, move them around so you can see their gun, and leave and go to room B. And you repeat what you did in room A when you go to room B. So pretty straightforward. The world is static, so the guys that whenever you kill somebody or things you move around for one quest, they will still be in the same spot when you come back to maybe do it for a different quest. So I did like how they kept everything together. It does help out because sometimes you do one quest, kill them all, and you go back in, you can walk right through the front door and everything will be okay. But speaking of the baddies, I had a love-hate relationship with the AI. They had a very Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde kind of feel. So there were some times where they would totally pin you down. Like, they had one guy giving you cover from above, one guy flanking you from the left. Like, it was crazy. They were coming at you. Other times, you would aim in one spot, kill one guy, wait for his buddy to run in the exact same line, post up, put his head out in the exact same spot, so you didn't have to move your cursor at all. You could just kill one, wait, come back, kill the second one. So I don't know if they could kind of even that out, but that was my only qualm as far as how the actual gameplay worked out, though. This is a very, very story-driven game. It is amazing how much time they put into this story before they actually put this into production, because you can tell how everything weaves in and out of each other. There's so many conspiracies. You don't really know who's giving you the truth, who's really bullshitting you. So it really opens up Pandora's box for the amount of endings that you can have in this game, because you can choose to, one, play through one particular way and choose one set of decisions, play through a different set of the way, and you'll have a completely different set of decisions that you make, and you'll completely change the outcome of the game. So very cool how they worked that all out. But as far as with the characters, my only qualm was the main character, Mr. Jensen. He has like the Batman voice, like from Batman Begins. So where everybody else sounds normal, you can hear him just fine. Jensen talks, so it's very hard to hear what he says sometimes. But other than that, the amount of detail they put into this game as far as with the decisions, the ramifications, and how the game plays with each other. Like, again, if you like the covert ops style, maybe like some Metal Gear Solid or Splinter Cell, something like that, you will totally eat this game up. Whereas if you're more of a Call of Duty fan, or maybe like Battlefield, and you want to go and shoot somebody and run around, kill another guy, this may not be the game for you to check out. But I am Willie for the Gaming Gurus, and thanks for listening.